Welcome back, Voidlings. I am the expert of experts, the master of disaster, the one and only Void Seer, Sonomica Stroller, who may or may not have acid reflux at the moment. And we are here with a new Let's Learn series. It's been about a month since we've done this, eh? It's been about a month. Can you believe that? I finally am able to do this and get this out of the way so I can get this off my computer. Like, please, let me just get this off my computer. Give me a second. Let me get things set up. Alright. So, how about we jump over here, huh? So, RPG Maker XP, the one that nobody really talks about. I hear about VX, I hear about 2003 and MV. Sometimes you hear about 2000, not very much. MC you might hear every now and then. But XP is one of those ones I've never really seen, so why don't we take a look at XP? So, first thing I'm noticing right off the bat is this tile set. And I took a look at this a little bit before the stream, and you have 3 different layers. What does that mean? I don't know. Let's check the map properties. Okay, my mouse is there, I was wondering. So let's say I'm gonna go in, like, Castle Inside. Let's take a look. There's no way it's only limited to this, right? Do you only get, like, one thing for the, tiles? That can't be right, can it? There's no way that's right. You wouldn't have much to work with if that's the case. Hold on, let me see about, say, here. Yes, they're like all the same size. I mean, the graphics look nice. This is very nice looking. You can't do that. And you can't have 2 of the same things on the same layer, so that's why they give you, like, multiple layers. Which, I mean, that's kind of what 2003 did. I don't know if VX did this. MV, you could kind of get away with having, 2 things on the same thing, on the same layer, I think. Or is it like, was it 2 or 3 objects in the same spot? It might have only been 2. It might have only been 2. So that's an interesting thing if you only have this much to work with a single tile set. There's the music change, background sound. Oh right, the sound effect. I feel like I should use that in MV, but I'm not sure how I would. Again, there's the enemy groups. Okay, enemy groups. I don't know how the steps work. You don't have like a mouse over thing, like an MV that tells you what it does. I don't know if the step counters are as bad as in our RPG makers. So that's interesting. That's really it. They don't really give you a whole lot for the map properties. In fact, you hardly get anything for the map properties. Give me just a second. 1 second. Let me do this real quick. Like, let me boot this up as well. So that we can take a look at the thing here as well. Alright. Let's do that. There we go. So... you're probably gonna see this on my OBS, but that's fine. Let's take a look at, say... over here. Let's look at the, edit. So yeah, you don't get any access to parallax over here. You only get access to scroll height. So no parallax, no scroll height. Interesting. And I'm pretty sure that 2003 had that. Yeah, no parallax, no scrolling. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna leave you as Grassland Hypo. Yeah, there's actually a few hypos like this in this maker. Whoops. I know there's a few of them. So you don't really get a whole lot to do with the map here. All of this is basically the same. So this is kind of like, 2003. I don't know what the script... oh. Nani? Huh? What's all of this stuff? Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff too. So you can customize a lot of stuff here, huh? Interesting. Interesting, because looks like... I don't know what, programming language this is. Is this C+, or is this Ruby? I don't know. Give me just a second, if you will. 1 second. One second. He is not around. He is not around. Never mind. I was gonna see about Locke being here, but, he is not here. Give me just a second again. So I don't know what to make of all of this stuff. It seems like JavaScript stuff or C+ or Ruby. I don't know which one it is. But it looks like you could just customize your game through this. Because I think XP is the one where you have to learn the coding language in order to use it properly. When? Interesting. When is not a value I am aware of. Tile screen, I'm assuming. Yep, it's stuff like tile screen. So you can actually add options, huh? Interesting. Yeah. It actually, it actually allows you to customize a lot of the stuff in here. Is this why XP is not used that much? Because it requires so much, coding knowledge? So it's like the harder one to use outside of all the other RPG makers? Because if so, I can understand how that could be a bit of a problem for people wanting to just make a game without having to worry about all the custom coding. Because this is honestly a lot to hang in if you're not used to coding. If seen does not equal self. That's basically what this means. This means does not equal. So if the scene, I don't know where the scene is. I'm assuming this dollar sign refers to the class. I'm assuming that's what dollar sign is class scene. Does not equal to self, then it breaks the loop. I don't know what the app means in this case. Oh no, this is like, I don't know. There's some really funky stuff with the script. Materials, that's just all the resources. Database we'll get to here in a second. So we know how this all works from our RPG Maker. Really? You only get three different scales. That's the same as like 2003. Okay, 2003 gives you 100, 75, 50, 25, and 12.5. This gives you even less. So MP allows you to just move in as much as you need to, up to 150, and it allows you to go out as far as 10%. There we go. So yeah, you could go down 10% or up to 150%. So infinitely more scope. Not that you should really need that much, but you know, it's there in MV. Events. So there's not really a whole lot for the mapping. The mapping feels kinda eh. Let's look at the events. Oh my god. Okay, for the record, let me just go over here and look at the events. Like, here's MV's event. So you have two switches, variable, self-switch, if they have an item, or if you have an item, or if you have an actor. This does not let you do that with an item or an actor. You do have all of this, so you do have the self-switches here, which was not in 2003. So here it came in VX or XP. You have up to 6, you have up to 5, so 6, 5. Let's take a look. This goes up to 6, goes up to 6. And this is going to be the same. Graphics are going to be identical. It looks like it has 4 sprites in a sprite sheet in a row. Looks like it needs a duplicate of the first sprite, the third sprite slot. Okay. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go boop. Because we're gonna want you. All the triggers. The triggers are the same as in MV, and pretty sure this is the same in 2003. This is all the same. This is all the same up here. We have 3 pages. So 3 pages. Let's look at page 1. So hats, choices, number, I am scrolling. Hats, okay. Wait, what? A, B, C. Okay. You only get 3 lines of text. That's pretty bad. That's really bad. Well, it shows you what the text cuts off too, at least. But, like, only 3 lines of text? That's bad. And I'm noticing you don't get to do faces here. I am not noticing a face option. You got choices. So this is like identical to 2003. Exactly the same. Number is exactly the same. Put a number in for a variable. Text options identical to 2003. I'm pretty sure the text. Yeah. Where is the text? Oh, it's merged over here. So, Hotmail, bottom. Okay. Hotmail bottom, and you can show or hide the window. Button input. This is for when you're, pressing a button. I don't want to do that help window, because that might do bad things. The wait command. Ah! So you do frames in this one. In 2003, you had to, you had to do seconds. You couldn't do frames. So either it started here in the XP or VX with the frames. Okay? And you can add a comment. So what's not here? You cannot select an item. So you can't select an item. It doesn't have scrolling text. Okay. So that's the big thing there. Comment. I'm pretty sure comment is back here, right? Pretty sure there's a, well, pretty sure there's a comment option in here. Is there not? Oh, this comment is down here. Okay, so comment's there. Button input. Button input is not an option here in MV. I'm sure that's because you can actually, you know, hide that to a couple other things, so you don't really need that option here. Alright, let's look at the conditional grabs. So switch, variable, your standard stuff. I really wish we had this for, here. Because you don't really get, not equal to. Wait a minute. This is not the conditional grant. At least I don't recall there being a not equal to. There is. Never mind. I'm just dumb. Self-switch timer. I'm wondering if the timer is better in here than in MV. Actor, name, skill, weapon, armor, status effect. Enemy, character spacing. Do we have the character spacing? Yes. And over here, class. Do we have class? We do not have a class for actors in XP. Interesting. Gold, item, weapon, armor, button, screen press, grip. So pretty much the same stuff as in MV. Weapon, armor, button, script, enemy, character, vehicle. Is vehicle in here? Oh, wow. There's no vehicle. I don't think there's a vehicle option in XP, actually. So, loop. Yep. The loop and the brake loop are identical. That's identical. A lot of these things are going to be identical to 2003 MV. So I don't really need to go over them too much. If you know how to do things in 2003 and MV, you're going to know how to do these in XP. They're kind of universal. If you know how to do them in one, you're going to know how to do them in, like, everything ever. Because they generally don't change. Like, it's pretty much identical. Character. That's the direction and map. That's enemy and their stats. Which is going to be fun to go over. This is all very standard. Self-switch. So, self-switch was not, again, in 2003. This didn't show up until, I think, XP or VX. I don't know which one came first. Heimer, you only get one Heimer. You don't get two, like in, 2003. Gold, items, weapon, armor, party members, they're all identical. You can change what the window looks like. I don't know if that's an option in, over here. If it is, it's through a completely different, thing. Probably in system. You can change the window color. I don't think you directly get to change what the, window looks like, right? Not particularly. Not particularly. Okay. Good to know. So you have to make your own system graphics if you want it to have different system. Battle music. Battle end. This is what plays after you win fights. Safe access, menu access, change the counters. You can disable enemy encounters. I don't think you can do that in 2003. Can you do that in MP? Let me look. Can enemy encounters be disabled? That is a good question. Can you disable enemy encounters in MV? I'm pretty sure you should be able to. Because it'd be kind of weird if that's not an option here, but it was an option in, oh, here it is. Okay, yeah, you can. They actually thought about that. Because I don't think you could do that in 2003, which made trying to do no encounter areas kinda annoying. Not gonna lie. So there's that. Let me look over here. This is your heliport. Again, nothing different. It's exactly the same. You got location identical. Here's the scroll map. The scroll map is all the way over here for some reason. Map settings. This is how you deal with panorama, ground back, and fog. You can actually set a fog. Which is interesting. So you can actually set fog. Which is not something you can do in MV without a plugin, I think. And you can change the fog color time or tone. And the fog effect. Wow! Why did we not get this in MV? It seems like a really nice feature. Especially if you want to have like a like ruins covered with fog. That'd be so nice. Animation identical. Transparent flag. I'm assuming this is for the, the main character. Let's see, anything different here? It looks about the same. However, I can't help but notice that over here we have repeat option and ignore if cannot move. Really? So you don't have to wait for completion. That is an interesting thing. There is no wait for completion, because for some reason it's a completely different option? Why? Why is that a completely different option? It makes no sense. Prepare for transition? Okay. What does that mean? Oh! It's preparing for this. Okay, so you can make your own transitions. That's for the screen color, screen flash. Screen flash, screen sake, they're all identical in like 2003. This is identical to 2003 and MV. Same with this, right? Yeah, these are all the same. Okay. This is the same. Same. What do we have for... Wow. Rain, storm, and snow. So it feels like... We're gonna do this. We're gonna set you there. We're gonna make this, let's see what happens if we do this. No! CC Cleaner. Stop trying to take over my stream. Yes. That's a tiny window. You don't say. What is the button? Oh my god, this feels bad. So, enter is the button. Oh god. So you have to use enter here going. What's nice is they have a playtime, which is not something you could do in 2003. Why is everyone's SP so freaking high? This menu, though, is, yeah. It's definitely a menu. It's definitely a menu. How much does that cost? Why does it cost 100? I don't know. Weapon, shield, helmet. So, apparently there's like front, middle, and rear positions, which is very weird. Very, very weird. Status, what does it look like? So, you have attack, physical defense, magic defense, strength, dexterity, agility, and intelligence. What does any of that mean? I don't know. I don't know what dexterity does in here. Like, agility, we know, is speed. Strength is physical attack. Actually, no. There's just attack against their strength, so I don't know. So you have strength of 67. Okay. If I take that off, what does that do for you? Now you have an attack of 0. So the attack comes with a weapon. Strength, I don't know what that does. This is weird. This is weird. Shut down. This is so weird. Also, like, the snow effect didn't really do much, good. So let's go ahead and get rid of you, and we'll get rid of that. Background stuff, we know all of this. This is all identical to all other RPG makers. You don't really get specific values. You get, like, I don't know, like 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. It goes up like 10%. And all of this is identical over here. Can you even win loser? So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna have it so that you set our level. Here it is. Actually, you're gonna, like, we're gonna take a look at this and see what this looks like. So there's that. And over here, it's gonna be another one of these dudes. And this dude is gonna change our level. And higher party is gonna go up 99. $98, whatever, and we're gonna get a full heal. Recover roll. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna save. Right, just enter for some reason. That is very loud. Okay. It's definitely a, thing. This feels very weird. Also, this thing is blowing my ears out. Okay, so that's what Bao looks like. What does the shop look like? Well, it shows you who can equip it, so, I mean, RPG Maker 2003 did that, with the character sprites. This doesn't let you have character sprites, it feels like. Okay. So that's that for that. Go away. This feels kinda rough, not gonna lie. It feels kinda rough, not gonna lie. Name input, that's the name you can put in for a character. All the different parameters and stuff you can do for characters. I don't know what that scary he does. I know this is probably for magic, this is for speed, this is probably for defense. That's probably what that is. It's for a hack. If they named MPSP for some reason, I don't know why. And this is all identical. You can make them have no equipment on. Actor name. You can change their name. Actor class. Oh, this is where you can change their class. Okay. Their graphic, enemy stuff. This is all identical. Deal damage is interesting. You can just do damage. Just roll straight damage. So if you have something like 1,000 eels, you can just make it 1,000 eels. And not worry about anything. Force action. You can actually make a character do something. Interesting, because that's not something... I don't think you could do this in 2003. I don't think it allows you to, choose specific things for characters to do. And battle, call the menu, call the save screen, game over. Okay. I think there's all the script, which, you know, that's something that was not in 2003, so it's either here or VX that this soaked up in. So that's all the event commands. We're kind of playing some Verucas because we've been over this with 2003 MV. We're basically learning what's different between the various different what am I trying to think of? The various different what is it I'm trying to think of? The various different RPG makers. Because we kind of want to know what's going on. If you're wondering why there's a black screen, it's because I'm checking something real quick. I am checking something real quick. Okay. Right home. So we're basically done with the map already. So why don't we take a look over here? What we have? There's all of that. These are all basically the same. You can dim the other layers, that's nice. Scale, tools, we'll look at that in a second. You can change the aisle, and you can select the RTP. Alright, so we're gonna look at the database. As you can see, I was looking at enemies, so actors. Oh boy, so you don't really get a battle sprite. I think you only get like the front view battle. I don't think you can do side battles in XP. Let me look at this. What does this look like? Ah. It's kinda terrible from what I'm seeing. I kinda hate it. This is kinda... It's more simple than 2003. How does it look for here? Let's find out. Not... Where is it? Database. I'm pretty sure it's EXP is set for classes. So for characters in MV, yeah, you have to use classes for characters who, yeah, you have to use classes for characters in Level Up. Yeah, this has a lot more, variation. Or, you know, in MV, you can make your own custom, Level Up system. Which is a lot more, better, so to speak. Because you don't have to, be stuck with a really, really crappy EXP system. What do you get at level 99? Let's go to level 99. Okay. Okay. So it's the standard there. You can make it so that they can't change their equipment. Okay. So it's very standard compared to, say, other stuff. Like, you can't set, like, elemental stuff or status stuff or, like, any of these other interesting things for characters like an MV. But I think it offers a little bit more than 2003. I could be wrong. Classes. Same thing with classes. I think classes are, well, you can tell what type of, what specific equipment you can, equip and whatnot. What, abilities you can learn. That's standard. Here, I don't think you could, yeah, it's equipment type here. So, unlike previous RPG makers, in MV, you cannot specify specific, armors or equipment that the character cannot equip. You have to do it by specific, armor type. So if you want a character to not be able to equip a specific thing, like you see here of B2's class cannot equip magic armor. Neither can, Bay, well, not Bay, but, Iris, Crony, Ina, Kiara. It's specific for Bay, Mume, and Fauna, so I could probably change that now. It gives you, no, wait, it does give you the, elements. Does this mean, oh, I see. It uses this dumb system. Ugh. They still kept that around for XP? They kept that around for XP? Hold on. Give me a second. I want to see something. Event command. This is for classes. Transfer. Battle processing. I don't know if this is gonna tell me anything about the, what I was looking for. Well, character 1. If it's in here for the elements, I have no idea where it is. I have zero idea where it is. Well, I'm sure you could change values somewhere in there in the script. But you, dude, why would you still go with this terrible system? I am so glad that RPG Maker MV allows you to go with percent. And that it multiplies by that. No, does it multiply? Does it add? I think it multiplies. So if it's like 150, it'll multiply by 50%. If it's like 180, then it'll multiply by 80. If it's like 10%, it'll reduce it by 90%. So I think it is multiplicative. I think it does multiply it. Yeah. But same thing with the status. Disgusting. Skills. Okay, so the element and the status. Okay, so it removes or adds. Okay. So you don't really get a say if something is outright immune. Well, you do get a say if something's outright immune. But you can't say, like, okay, this has like a 25% chance of working on the enemy, etc., etc. Well, there's the hit rate of the skill before the status effect. You don't really get to manipulate that in the skill like in MD. Like over here at MD. Like here, you can just add state, and you can just be like, okay, I'm over here. I'm gonna add like poison at like say 22%, and that's how that would be done. You can't do that over here, which is kinda awful. Give me just a second, if you will. 1 second. So that's kinda kind of a bummer. Not gonna lie, that's kind of a bummer. 1 second. So I see SP cost, which is MP. I see power. I'm assuming that's base power. So that has a base power of 140. And then you can add in a resting formula. So does that mean that has 140, And it can add or subtract. What? Okay, let me see if I get this right. It's a base power of 140. Does it add 100% of the magic stat to it? And does it add 100% of the magic defense? I'm trying to understand how this works. Because it's kind of weird. Just a little bit. I'm assuming this is like a percent of the formula. Like a percent of the user's magic. A percent of the target's magic defense. I'm assuming. And this is your normal variance. You do not get to random enemies here, I see. So random enemies is not an option. Okay. So this is like 2003. This is like MB. Sound effect, common event. You can link a common event to it. Okay. So you can do common events and still do the normal stuff. Unlike 2003 where it was like, you can't do that. So this is an upgrade over 2003 with skill. Items. Okay. So you can have hack items. Right? Hack items are a thing? Yes. So you can have a hack item. And it does have icon. Interesting. You can set specific icons to each of these. Now this is okay you cannot do in 2003. Making sure things are fine, don't mind me. Weapons. Okay, it just gives you a roll hack. Or it just gives you roll scat. Sorry, I accidentally hit my mic. What is this song? So you can add and remove states with these, okay? So it's your standard weapon and armor stuff. Enemies! Evasion! This is like the first time evasion happens. I don't know if VX has it or not. But I know for a fact that 2003 you cannot manipulate evasion. You also didn't have physical defense, max defense in 2003. You had attack defense, intelligence, and speed, agility. So they added 3 additional stats. I don't know what the attack is for. What does the attack do over strength? Treasures. How does this look? So you have percent chance. Okay, so this is the thing that I wish MP didn't change. MP makes it like a 1 in X chance. You can't set like, okay, I'm gonna make it like a 15% chance of getting. Why did they change that for MP? I don't understand why that got changed. But unlike MP, it's like 2003, you only get 1 item. The current conditions are kinda, they're basically the same as 2003. I'm pretty sure they're identical to 2003. HP, MP, status, party level. Yeah, you don't get MP, you don't get status. I like how a hack is its own thing, because a hack is not considered a skill in 2000 or in MV. Or yeah, 2003 and XP is not considered a separate skill that you can adjust. So it's very much the same as 2003 for the most part, just with 4 additional stats. Everything else is pretty much the same. How many battle events can you have? You can have plenty of battle events, okay? And I believe this is different. If I recall, this is not the same as 2003. I could be wrong, but I feel like this is not the same as 2003. I believe this is the same, though. Let me look. Enemy HP, character HP, switch, turn. Enemy HP, character HP. Okay, it's the same as MP. I don't know if 2003 does the same thing. Again, you can do all your scripting here, so it's your usual stuff with enemy troops. Good to know. States. That's normal. Okay. This is all normal. Here's something that's interesting. Regard as 0 HP. This is something that in MV you have to basically do a script for. You cannot do this normally in MV. I believe in 2003, if you set a status to never wear off. No, I think you can't set any other statuses to be a game over status in 2003. Right? No, because Petrify and Stop work that way. So maybe it's, you set can't move and turns is set to 0, then it's a game over status. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. This is just damage over time. This is, you can't evade, so 0 evasion. I don't know what non-resistance means. I have no idea what this does. What does non-resistance mean? Is there a... I guess that means you cannot resist it. So, you use this for, like, buffs. Okay. Okay, I get it. I understand. I got it. I gotcha. And then you can set, like, it increases defense by 1. It increases or decreases, no, this just removes or add. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Animations, this is basically the exact same thing as, like, 2003 and MV. Nothing really different here. Like, I'm pretty sure it's pretty much... Yeah, it's pretty much identical to 2003. Nothing really different. So, the tiles are set to a different way of doing it. You can set panoramas and fog in the tile sets itself. Interesting. And you can set what is the Heil, the water Heil. And you can change what the water Heil is. Okay. Shadow. I don't know what the shadow means. This is gonna ground Heil. Okay. Oh, it's for this stuff up here. Gotcha. So the grass is that one. Okay. Okay. And you only get one Heil set. You really only get one Heil set. I don't know what this means. What does this mean? What does that mean? Huh? So this means they're gonna appear kind of behind it? What? What? Huh? I don't understand. What do these numbers mean? This is the counter for shops, this is a bus. And this is just a rain. Okay. Okay, definitely bizarre. Okay, comment again. Comment again is identical in every other thing. System. Oh, this is how you name your elements. Okay. So your element names are right here. I don't know why the elements are over here, but they are. Your starting party, your graphics, your sound effects, and the name of your statuses and stuff like that. You don't really get a name very much here. If you compare this to MV, which is an unfair comparison, well, it's split up. Like you can set the file names to all of the different things here. Starting party. I'm surprised they took away vehicles. Why did they take away vehicles? That is so weird that there's no vehicles in XP. Do they even let you do the starting position? How can you do starting position? Oh, you gotta right click on the map to do the starting position. Okay. Is that a thing you can do over here? Because you can just set your starting position wherever. Yeah, you have to set your starting... Oh, wait, no. You can set your starting position of all of this right here. Oh! This is something I didn't know about in LV. Door. Oh my god. No way! No way! There's an event for that? Really? Bro! Oh my god! And it goes to self-switch for that, okay. Bro! Bro! I cannot believe that is an actual thing. I am flabbergasted. Okay, so we are basically done with XP. Because we went over 2003 and because we went over MV, this was a lot faster to go through. Because we already went over everything in XP and VX. Or, MB. Or, we went over everything in, 2003 and MB. So, any of the other RPG makers here on out are probably going to go really, really fast. So, if this came out, I think this came out after, 2003. Let's just jump on back over here. Because we're basically done. That is not the right button. Okay, we're gonna jump back here. I am gonna get rid of this because we don't need that. I'm gonna do that. And I am gonna look here real quick. Give me a second. That is the Renosuke music. I want to look at RPG Maker. I want to see which one came out. So XP did come out before VX and VXAs. Okay. Okay. So there's a new RPG thing, RPG Maker for the Unity engine. Interesting. I don't know how that is. So we do have quite a bit of RPG makers to still go through, if I'm able to do so. So the ones that I see, I see RPG Maker 98. Which I don't... Oh. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to do that. There's RPG Maker 95. Which I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. 2000 don't really need to go to... We just get XP. VX and VX Ace. Give me a second. So VX Ace apparently adds a lot more, stuff. VX Ace added a lot more stuff. So, looking at RPG Maker MC, it adds a particle system, auto-save function, an XP style auto-layer, okay. Okay. It is very similar to MB though, yeah. So there is an auto-save function in MC. Which we cannot do, in MB from what I know. So, we have an RPG Maker for, the SNES, really. And for this, we have, RPG Maker for PlayStation, PlayStation 2, and apparently PlayStation 3. And we have something called RPG Maker Fest for what is it? the 3DS. Huh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So, we have a few more things to do with RPG Maker, if I can. We will see about it. And let me tell you, the console versions are definitely gonna be a thing. They are gonna be a thing, let me tell you. Because I dealt with RPG Maker for PlayStation. And it's definitely a catastrophe. It is a big catastrophe, oh god. So that's all I have for you today. Again, RPG Maker streams are going to be going by really quickly. Because there's not really a whole lot to go over with in terms of the systems. Will I be revisiting XP? Probably not. If I'm gonna do any more tutorial-related stuff, it's gonna be for, 2003, and it's gonna be for MV. If I do tutorial stuff. I mean, that's if people want me to do tutorial stuff. Now, the problem with MV is, if I recall, Yamfly doesn't want tutorial stuff for his, plugins. So I'm probably not gonna do that. I have to ask around on RPG Maker forums. Well, the Discord I'll ask around, but we'll see. Anywho, that is all for today, so I will catch you guys next week for whatever we are gonna learn. Who knows, maybe it might not even be RPG Maker, but you know what? I want to get through RPG Maker, get through all of them, so I never have to think about all the other systems. So, until next time, everyone, whatever that may be, I will catch you for the next Let's Learn stream. Until then,